it makes it easier on the editor as well. Which
yeah, and that guy is just grossly underpaid and underappreciated.
Works too hard. Does not sleep.
He's a stud. He's just a plain out stud.
He's a pillar of the community.
A thoroughbred.
A mountain of a man.
Hey there, Midnighters and Moonlighters. This is your closer-in-chief, back with another quick check-in. Just got done cleaning off the desk here. Seems day shift had to leave in somewhat of a rush. Some kind of family emergency, birthday party, soccer game, something. I don't know, I wasn't paying that much attention. All I know is that I found a couple of old memos from management here. Just checking those out. Let's see what we got. In the training room with new weaponry, make sure that Jolly Green is not able to access prototype weaponry unless full safety test. This paper looks older than I am. Let's see, what's this one? Attention all staff. My fellow Americans. Oh, wait a minute, hold on. There's one from today, actually. Dialect's a little bit rough, but I think it says... That's actually kind of nice. Well, getting ready to go head over to the break room to meet up with Big Smoke and Jolly Green. I want you to join us over there. And hey, if you've ever had to have your weekend plans ruined because you had to pick up a shift because you're the dependable one, hit those like and subscribe buttons. This one's for you. Welcome back to Nightwatch, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your closer-in-chief. I'm here with Big Smoke and Jolly Green. How are you gentlemen doing tonight?
We are, I can only speak for myself, but I'm pretty sure we are doing fabulous.
I think we're all a little tired and wore out today. I think a little food coma coming on.
Yep.
Yeah, man. I am feeling the good vibes, man. The itis is undefeated.
So, dive into tonight's episode. We're going to be looking into one of my favorite topics to discuss as of late has been day shift versus night shift. Kind of age-old rivalry of sorts, especially in any kind of service industry. If anybody's worked food, any kind of close-quarters job where you got to trade dishes and cleaning and any kind of shift work in general, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Just do your job. That's all
just empty the trash cans at the end of the night. Clean up the puddles and the mud that you track in.
I don't care who your mom is. Do your job.
It's a Righteous Stones meme, and it has them, and it's like, I seen one, it was like, you just need to bring out Fallout 3 Remastered. And it's like, yes, bitch! I need to do your fucking job!
That's all I care about. I don't care how pretty you are. I don't care, that you've been working since 9. I don't care. You're still here. That means you do the job. As I like to lovingly say, embrace the suck.
Embrace the suck.
You're here anyways. You're getting paid.
Yeah.
You're tired today? You're going to work tired.
Yeah. Well, I didn't get any sleep. Well, that means you need to sleep. That doesn't mean you don't get to work.
And guess what? You get to take care of that after your shift. Go home and go to bed. But until then, you're here on the clock getting this shit done.
Yeah, notice how animated you are to get out of here. So you obviously aren't that tired. do the job, and everything will be okay.
Putting so much of that energy into bitching and moaning about it, just fucking get it done. Get it done and go home.
I didn't like how he described it as a woman he was talking to, and he was like, "Learn to suck." I know he didn't say that. Embrace the suck.
Don't invent trouble for me, man.
He was trying to twist it up. He was talking about gaslighting.
What he meant to say, people.
Jolly Green's over here gaslighting our audience, and the Big Smoke is even more of a misogynist than he actually is.
I know what you people heard, but this is what he really said.
Fucking bandit.
All right, Big Smoke. More day shift jobs or night shift jobs that you've had? If you had to take a rough guess.
A rough guess, I've had more day shift jobs. Well, okay. Well, if I eliminate everything military, I've had more night shift jobs.
Okay, yeah, that's right.
Okay, so it's a toss up depending on which side of the aisle you want to look at. I mean,
not a lot of night ops in the Army and the Marines.
No. Thank God for that too. No,
you can't see all that well in the dark.
No, I would support. We fixed the radios. We adapted for gear for certain type of terrain and inclement weather. But nah. Big Smoke stayed back in the rear for the most part. If I could get away with it, I stayed back in the rear. I didn't do all that, hoo stuff. I tried not to.
No high speeds here.
No. Comfy.
I'll ride that desk for as long as I can.
As long as I could. I'm not gonna play that game. I was with Special Forces as support. People like say, I was with 10 Special Forces Mountain Division. Make the desk. They say that real
Fix the radios. I made the beds.
I fixed the radios and I adapted radios.
Made sure those guys had what they needed.
And when we was out in the dirt, we adapted our signal capacity so we could watch the Super Bowl. Hey, look, that was our special. And they would come around, hey, special Super Bowl's gonna be up in about 3 hours. Y'all can y'all swing it? Oh yeah, Colonel, we can do that. You give us access to that bird that's sitting out there over Baghdad. We can throw that out there. Yeah, don't worry about that at all. I'll be back in an hour. Coming back, access has been granted. This line, sucker. Oh yeah, we can do that, Colonel. We run that line up, get a dish, point that sucker straight at it. You should go from 20%, 60%, 80%, bing. Like, next thing you know, the Pittsburgh Steelers on the way. Yeah! We love the signal crew here. The next thing you know, we're getting all the cookies, all the contraband that we're not supposed to get, all the donuts. Signal was set.
What about you, Jolly?
More day than night.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right, tell me some of the day jobs you worked.
Ooh, I worked as a janitor. I cut lawns. I like that a lot, being out and about. I wouldn't want to be on a roof baking, you know what I mean? But just being out in nature is pretty cool. I was a gravekeeper for a little bit.
Hey, you told me a little bit about that. You said you had a couple of good stories on that one. What you got for us?
Oh, man. I mean, just stories of like how people got into the one place we was at. Before it was a graveyard, there was a farm. And I guess the tractor rolled on the guy, and he crawled like a mile to his driveway and ended up dying in his driveway, and his family pulled up and seen him passed away in his driveway. That same place, I guess there was a bunch of kids shooting coyotes in this like modified coyote getter. You know what I mean? Just windows made like little like shooting slots. It was made to go out there and spotlight. Somebody
took their 4x4 and
pretty much like a van and into like a mobile shooting blind. I guess a kid fell off the front of it and they ran him over. That wasn't the worst. The worst one, which gave me the creeps, and this wasn't anywhere I've been. I guess there was 2 dudes in there working in this grave. They're digging it down, and they're like, "Well, we're gonna go to lunch." They have a backhoe. It's the bucket's still in the hole. They should have took it out. Still in the hole. He's like, "Oh, okay, you go on lunch. I'll be a couple seconds." It's on a hill, so I guess the brakes on the backhoe gave out, and he was crushed in front of the bucket. It got him in the head. Smashed him against the dirt, and oh my god, horrific. He didn't instantly die. They said there was like maybe a 3-4 inch groove where he tried to claw his way out for however long until he smothered to death. Yeah, that one was bad. I didn't like that one. Yeah, that one was. I don't like any of them, but that one I definitely didn't.
At least the hole was kind of already dug up, you know. I mean,
yeah, he got a couple more inches. He did it to the death. He did his duty. You know what I mean?
Man. I only had one, creepy job as far as dead bodies, and I only lasted a couple of hours until I ran out like a runaway slave. I took off. Yeah, it was. I was subject to a practical joke. And
what were you doing?
I was just loading bodies for the morgue. The county morgue.
Were you in like the medical field at this point, or were you?
No,
I
was just
security guard.
I was just 16 years old. This is after I gave up working at McDonald's because I was too good for McDonald's, and the money was calling to me. I didn't need any experience. All I needed was a strong back and a pair of legs,
and be able to show up on time.
Yeah, and they played this trick. I found out later that they played this trick on every new guy because everybody is averse to dead bodies. You know, it's just a way of breaking them in. And I had to take all these bodies down to the vault. Now, when the fresh bodies come in, they put a little hole in the stomach to let the air out, like the gases and stuff. Because it's like in those movies, like, and they sit up sometimes when the gas is not released. So
that rigor mortis setting in.
Yeah, I had 3 of them in there with me on these slabs, and I'm put them in the elevator. And with 3 of these things in the elevator, there's no room between you and the door. There's basically just room for you to sit there at the edge of the door. And the vault is way downstairs. I mean, it's like 4 levels down. Push the 4 levels down, sitting there. And they must have timed that sucker just right. Because maybe the second level coming down, I hear this. And I'm like, oh. I'm so petrified, It's kind of like you just sit there and look at your head's right at the elevator crack. You're like, I know I didn't just hear that.
And disbelief.
Yeah, you're right. And then all of a sudden you hear the zippers coming loose because they didn't zip it all the way. So that fool start coming out of the bag, out of the body bag. Hey, he's sitting up. I barely peek over my shoulder. I see that fool coming out of that bag. I was like, oh, man. Oh, God, that was so scary. I was screaming my lungs out. And these knuckle draggers were in the control room looking at the monitor from, you had a corner camera. And they just seeing my soul leave my body out of sheer terror. And, man, door opened up, and I ran. I left the bodies in there, ran to the exit on the far end of the corridor, went up the stairs to the next 2 levels, got to the exit on 4 level, and never returned. That sucker never went back. I never went back.
Yeah. I always figured that story was going to end completely differently, man. Because all I can picture is that old Vine of whenever kids were dressed up as clowns, and dude was hiding in a trash can, and another guy comes up and they stand next to the trash can, he's texting everything. All of a sudden, clown jumps up out of the fucking trash can. Dude just turns and pops him in the face.
I saw something similar to that, if not the same.
I'll just picture whoever this guy in the body bag's family, like, why is he missing his front teeth? Yeah. What happened?
So, question: it was a dead dude?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought it was one of them playing a trick.
No,
the bodies actually do that whenever they're decomposing.
No, it's a dead body.
I mean, to time it like that, they had to have one of those like the gasifier things you use whenever you're making alcohol. Just
I don't know how
measuring how much. Like, all right, this one's right. Get him down there.
He's right. Get him down there. He's about to pop.
I think it was just sheer luck. I never asked. All I know is that I think I almost broke my hand
pounding on that door.
I was gonna get out of that elevator.
Rip that bitch open and shimmy down the cable.
Man. We're talking like I was gonna transform. I would have got out of that bad boy. Man, dude, that was scary. That was scary. Oh, now I can see a dead body and it's nobody's deal. But 16 years old, seeing a dead body, sit up in the freaking thing after you've seen like Dawn of the Dead.
Oh no, yeah.
You know, after you've seen a zombie movie, I'll never do that job again. No garbage money.
Yeah, it's crazy. Gassing the body gassing up and everything. They say that's why a lot of the conspiracy theories about aliens abducting and performing experiments on cows and stuff and cattle out in the field is because whenever the cows, if they die out in pasture and the sun's baking down on them all day and everything, and that gas expands so quickly that the side will rupture wherever it's softest at, and it creates a line so precise and so thin it looks surgical, and it's really just the body bloating to a point of just popping, and it just pops in a very specifically straight, accurate line, pinpoint line, and you know, all the organs come spilling out, and then all the blood, you know, seeps down into the ground, and yeah, by the time a farmer comes out, you know, a day or two later after it's died and finds it out there, it looks like something tore it apart and cut it open and carefully took things out. And it's like, nah, that's just what it looks like when it pops.
What about you?
I have most definitely worked a majority night shifts, even counting the military service time. I definitely did nights. Yeah, I've probably seen less sunlight than, but yeah, no, I definitely worked a lot of night shift specifically. I've gotten real good at sweeping and mopping floors, doing a lot of dishes. I've gotten pretty quick at counting money too, as I got a little older and started getting into more of those management shifts and doing closing manager duties at a variety of different places, and having to be in charge of the other people who are not just doing the goddamn job and getting us out of here. Like, I cannot tell you how many times I've been stuck with certain crew members in other jobs and been like, nah, listen, we're closed. You can go ahead and go the fuck home. I will take care of this, because otherwise I'm stuck here another 2.5, 3 hours waiting for you to do your part while I'm already done and just sitting here waiting for you so I can lock up after. Nah, fuck that. I can sweep them off my own floor. I got this, and just go shoot. But I would definitely say I actually have a preference for the night shift, though. I mean, it's more than just the routine at this point. Even getting stuck on a lot of the night shifts, I definitely prefer, while dinner rushes and that kind of thing can definitely be busier. I like the kind of finality of it, because I don't like to leave whenever there's work that still needs to be done. So if I'm on the closing shift, then I know that I'm the last one out after everything's been done. There's nothing left to do. Now I can go home. Everyone else is gone.
More money.
A lot of places pay better.
More money.
Mm-hmm.
More money and more interesting people. Customers act a little differently on the night shift.
Oh yeah, crazies come out at
Crazies
night.
come out at night, and the full moon double that.
Oh yeah. Oh god. I mean, if you work any kind of service industry, first responder, or military service, police, any of that, the crazies come out after dark and on the full moon.
Yeah. It's funny that we always go, hey, what phase is the moon in tonight? We go outside and look. Oh crap!
Whole weekend.
We went outside and looked. Oh, there she is.
Yeah. Strawberry moon too, apparently. So yeah, it was.
Yeah.
So, I was like, it's crazy people at night. I do love like I said, monetarily wise, more money by a third at least.
Mm.
So
I know Walmart pays their night crew a little bit higher, or at least they used to. Whenever
they used to. I don't know
crew.
about now, and they close at 11 o'clock now. They're not 24 hours.
Yeah.
Speaking of the suffering and hardships of night crew, everything is closed anymore.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, I get it. And I'm sure the guys that used to work those overnights at Walmart appreciate not being stuck on those late night shifts. But god damn it, if I gotta go to the convenience store or gas station because I don't get off work until 3 or 4 in the morning and there's nothing else open, and I gotta pay $5 for one roll of goddamn toilet paper. $7 for a gallon of milk.
Yeah.
Yes.
I was about to say, I tried to get milk the other night, and it was.
That's what they call convenience.
Yeah, it's that convenience fee. I get that, man.
Convenience. It's like before I came here, I was like, oh crap, I gotta get this, and I got that crap because I'm like, tomorrow I'm chilling.
Mm-hmm.
I call myself cleaning my bathroom my bathroom is still shitty. It's like,
Just swirl that brush around a couple of times, rinse the beard hair out of the sink.
Yeah, I don't like the short and curlies on the edge. Like, hey, baby, I'm a bachelor. You gonna have to deal with them short and curlies. I'm sorry, I can't. I feel guilty looking in your bathroom. There's the smell of detergent and cleaner all throughout. I'm like, yeah, this is a clean freaking bathroom. I can't take a piss in here. It's too clean. I gotta wait for somebody else to like
dirty it up.
Yeah. They gotta christen it with their essence before I can.
Someone else gotta pop that seal.
Like, okay, there, right there. I can do that now. I can. I can tell someone took a dump in here. I can now take a dump. But God,
the seat's still warm. Yeah,
the seat is still warm.
This is the first job I've worked that was night shift. This is the first job. I've never worked night shifts except for this one I'm at now.
Huh. Mm-hmm. I mean, that's kind of impressive, honestly. A lot of places, they would, not want to see you in the light of day. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, no doubt.
Well, look, at least when he comes to work, he's not like falling out like in the
right.
Oh God, man!
Falling out isn't going to sleep and stuff.
Yeah, falling asleep, literally on their feet because they're not used to being.
Yeah, we get non-nocturnal people showing up on the night shift, and they're yawning at 10 p.m. They're all sluggish by midnight.
They can't push through it.
It's really strange. I don't. I'm pretty good. I get tired, but when I'm moving, I'm good to go.
When I get like a shark, is that when you're afraid?
Yeah.
When I get
be the shark.
We got to keep moving.
Keep moving.
Get that water going through the gill. And keep yourself alive.
Yeah.
It's when I get home, you think, oh man, I'm tired. It's time to go to bed. I can't. 3-4 hours afterwards. I mean, and then it fucks myself over for the next day. Because then I'm like, I can get up and get some stuff done before.
Nope.
4 or 5, 6 o'clock hits, and then I can go do the next night shift. No, you sleep all the way to there and you can't do anything. But I just hate how I do that. I don't know why I do that.
Well, so first off, you got to quit hating yourself for that, because I mean that's a natural part of the cycle, right? That's like somebody on a day shift getting off work at 5 o'clock, going home, and then complaining about staying up until 10 p.m. and then sleeping until 6 a.m. the next day. Like that's your shift. That's your schedule. Now, unfortunately, there's not a lot of places that are accommodating to that schedule.
Nah.
Yeah, no, you got to come home. You got to unwind. You got to compartmentalize.
I got these little wheels that I hit, and I hit that bad boy, and then I try to get through 2 sets of dumbbells if I can. Just work it out. I'm butch tired of just work it out, get it through, and then after that, take a shower and try not to turn on the television. Just lay down. And it's like, okay, Holly Berry, I'm here, baby. Just cuddle.
Let's cuddle.
Go to sleep.
I can't sleep without a TV.
Yeah. Was that kiss?
You're a white noise kind of guy?
Yeah, I'm a white noise kind of guy. I love that noise in the background. Get something talking about 40K lore or just anything.
I was just about to say, I've seen a couple of channels that do Warhammer 40K lore to fall asleep to, and it's just like this nice, soothing, monotone voice. Yeah. Just talking about chaos demons, ripping people apart.
What?
Yeah,
because it's Warhammer 40K, but
so you're gonna go to sleep thinking about demons from the warp?
No, because I have vocal perception issues, and
it's not what you're hearing. It's just
the tone.
The tone that you're hearing it. Man, it's like that.
I bet you I'd make a fortune just doing some lecture stuff. Just if I just sat and talked for a couple of hours, just keeping this nice in tone. I'm
pretty sure. But dude talking about demons and crap coming through.
That's like, it's an older meme, but it's like, my wife doesn't understand why she can't go to sleep, and it's like what she watches. Her face was cut off. Her nose was cut off. Her ears were cut off. It's
pieces like were cut and dropped in different states. And
true crime stuff. Man, I get a text. I'm scared. I'm like, well, what are you doing? Well, watching. What I'm about to say Dateline ABC. Watching Killer Instinct or whatever, and I'm like, well, that's probably your problem. You're watching
like I couldn't watch that crazy movie at night. I was like, oh no, I turn that crap off. I can't watch that. Killer roaches coming again? Oh no, I got too good of an imagination.
Yeah,
and I'm too paranoid. For example, I sleep on my left, facing the door, because I don't want to be caught slipping, something coming through the door, and I don't know. And it affects me every time I roll over onto my right, because now my back's to the door. Yeah. And automatically my paranoia starts to kick up, and I'm like, oh shit, what was that? And I turn over, and then it even kicks in further, because my first vision turning around towards the door is I don't want to see anything. And it's like, my imagination is like, is that? No, there's nothing there.
I tell you what kills me is so for the longest time I had this chair sitting in the corner of my bedroom, and just an old office chair, and that was my clean but not put away clothes pile, right? And I had a dress shirt hanging on the back of the chair for the longest time, right? Just keep it from getting all wrinkled up and whatnot. And my process is I walk into the room, light switch is right beside the door, bed is on the far side of the room. So I walk in, turn the light on, see where everything's at, map out my stepping pattern to the edge of the bed, and then turn the light off, walk over. And I just saw the room fully lit up, but the moment I sit down in the bed, lay back and get comfortable, and I look over in that corner and I just see a shape wearing a fucking shirt that I can see. And it's like, shit, what's in this corner of my room?
I'm surprised we didn't get scared by that noise. So what we're talking about, like, I just don't want to look over there. You know what I mean? I'm surprised none of us jumped.
I'm just too fucking tired. It's like, oh, is this it? Is this how I go? Yeah. All right. Yeah. Fuck it. That means I ain't got to work tonight.
I'm ready for I'm ready for the long sleep.
Yeah, we play barracks games on each other because security is all your locker's locked.
Everything's secured.
Everything is secured. We had this one PFC who chronically left his door open.
Fucking why?
He just left it. I don't think it's anything other than he was just so absent-minded. He just closed the door, and he never thought beyond closing the door behind him. So, of course, being the kind of guy that me and a couple other soldiers were, it was like, okay.
Now we gotta fuck with him.
Yeah, it's like we're on CQ, Firewatch. Everybody's bored. Okay, and somebody says, "Hey, homeboy says he's really afraid of clowns." So the day before, we bought this like clown mask. It was the Pennywise mask, and so it was like the Pennywise mask. We put it on this dummy head and sat it right in a chair opposite him, because he always slept on his left side, and he's looking across the room, and he would be looking right at the dummy sitting across the room. So then we low crawled in there, put the mask on the dummy, put the dummy in the chair, and then all the frames of those beds are metal. Yeah. So we took my knife and we just started scratching. Cause I'm right there at the base of the bed by his feet, and I just started scratching the bed. And he opens his eyes and he's face to face with Pennywise. Boy, he screams so loud. Nearly trampled me running out the room. So then we take Pennywise and we look crow, we get back out down the hallway, because he ran out the room, down the hall, and into the bathroom. I don't know why he thought the bathroom was safe,
sterile, it's lit up.
Yeah, it's lit up, And so it took him 10 minutes to come back to his room, and you can see him like, "Hey, dude, what the fuck's wrong with you? Why are you running down the hallway?" "There's something in my room." What's in your room, man? You look in the room, get open the door, click. There's nothing in here, man. Why is your room all torn? Man, I'm telling you, there was this clown sitting in my chair right there.
You're the clown I see right now.
Yeah, oh, dude, you gotta stop drinking. I'm sober. I'm telling you, there was a damn clown. So, I ran right past it. It was a clown. What did the clown look like? What did the clown look like? Pennywise. You mean from It? You
say watching scary movies.
What's wrong with you, dude? Drinking and watching scary movie? Oh man, yeah. So go to bed, man. We gotta be up. It's Saturday. Oh, well, we ain't gotta be up, but go to bed. Get out of here. So he goes to bed. Man, you know how hard it was to wait 2 hours for him to go back to sleep because he didn't lock his door again.
Jesus, you think you learn after the first time.
So crawl back in there. Move the chair even closer to the bed. Put Pennywise back in the seat. Started scratching that table into the bed again. Scream! Start screaming! Oh my God! He's here! He's here! But this time we locked the door. He's like, oh my God, let me out, let me out. He started beating the door. Then of course, we come out of the closet from underneath the bed. We got our flashlight. He started screaming again. He locked the door after that. Dude, in the military, it's evil.
You know what that is? That's good friends. Because now that guy's not going to get anybody else in trouble for leaving his shit unsecure. Yeah,
I got duct taped to my bed.
I was just going to say, get a couple of guys together and a couple of Nerf guns and shit, and you stack up on either side of the door, and you just slowly open the door, and then you get 3 or 4 guys come in, and you got 2 guys, one on the other end of the bed, and you pin the sheets down to the corner of the bed, and then you get one guy standing next to the door, and he starts flickering the light on real fast and screaming, "Get up, get up, get up, get up!" And dude tries to get up, and he's wrapped up in the fucking bed like a mummy, can't get out, and then you just start blasting him in the face with a Nerf gun, just pelting him in the forehead, and can't put his hands up.
You get really creative.
Oh yeah, with that amount of boredom and that amount of much free time on your hands.
You get real creative. I was a heavy sleeper back then, and they managed to get like 3 wraps. 3 wraps, and they were carrying me down the hallway. I'm sitting there asleep, and it was like, dude. The dipping motion is what woke me up. And then I was looking up, and I just saw the whole thing moving. I was like, what the? And all of a sudden, doof, and I just get dropped. Everybody just scattered.
Oh, fuck.
Scared the shit out of me. And I still couldn't get out of bed because I was duct taped. I had to like wiggle my way out of the bed. Man, I never did catch those assholes who did that.
You didn't know you didn't see who they were? They just ran off and you
Yeah, it's like 3 in the morning, and all the lights in the hallways are dark. And I was like, you barely register that you're moving. It's kind of like, what's going on? You say that, and all of a sudden, everybody like drops you, like, da, 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 you fall on the ground, and then everybody just runs down both sides of the hallway. You can't see them because you're stuck looking straight up. You can't see the perpetrators.
The perpetrators.
The assholes.
Your friends. Your comrade in arms. Everybody play games like that. It's some of the stupid stuff we used to do to each other is tying the boots together, putting the itchy powder in everybody's underwear.
Some of my favorite stuff is always especially like the workplace new guy hazing stuff. I worked sheet metal fabrication, and so we get new guys coming in. They have the brand new steel toe boots. And you tell them, you got to go down to NDI, non-destructive inspection, get your boots x-rayed, make sure there's no cracks in your steel toes, make sure you're not, breaking off any pieces and leaving them on the flight line. And, those guys were in on it too, so, they get the new guy coming in, yeah, I'm supposed to get my boots x-rayed, yeah. Oh, damn, you got a crack in them, man, we got to red tag them, and they put the big safety tag through the boot laces and stuff. All right, take them back to your shop, you got to go request a new pair, and motherfucker had to walk, like, it was a couple 100 yards back down the flight line, barefoot, carrying their boots. Go get some aircraft exhaust samples. Send the guy out behind the jet and get the jet wash with a big plastic bag, just blasting them back. Go grab a couple yards of flight line.
Nah, we had simpler ones. We have like, go get me an ST1
or the ID10T form.
Yeah, give me an ST1 and bring it to me. And ST1, it's a stone. Give me a stone. Give me a rock. He said, hey, dude, oh, crap. What is it? We need an ST115. Can you go get me one? I don't know what that is. Yeah, go down to the service center down in the motor pool. They should have an ST15. Go get one. All right. Hurry up on the double. Yeah, roger that. And you're running off to them. That's not too much of a distance. It's a good 1,000 yards. So that's a running distance, right? They get down there. He's not visibly took, but he's sweaty. Hey, Staff Sergeant, he needs an ST15. Really? An ST15? Red version or the white version? I don't know. Go. Hey, this is important. Go find out. Roger that. Doesn't think to call.
Right. Radio over or whatever.
He runs.
That's only 1,000 yards,
God, he would do that stuff. And then you find out, he goes, he needs a red. ST15 red. And there you go. Got one right here for you. Picks up a big red rock. Yeah, dude, that's when the old trust but verify comes into play. Like, hey.
Yeah, like I said, another one of my favorites was the ID10T form. You got to go down to the admin office and go get the ID10T. It's an idiot form.
Yeah.
At our pizza shop, we had what was the dough patch repair kit. Sent somebody to go get that. And that's how you took care of either your inside or your driver. You just needed to keep them busy and out of the shop for a little bit because they're just getting on your fucking nerves.
Yeah.
Our old boss, a few years back, he had a guy that he sent. He's like, all right, we need a dough patch repair kit. We got inspections coming up. So we really did have inspections coming up, but this guy we needed him out of the shop for a little bit. He's just fucking up left, right, and center, forgetting shit on his deliveries, et cetera, et cetera. And so he's like, listen, you go over to the West Virginia store, hop across the bridge, across the river, go over there, ask them for their dough patch repair kit. And so he goes and drives, and it's like a 20-minute drive out there, and stops, and I need a dough patch repair kit. And it's like, oh damn, we landed out to the other store on the other side of the river. You gotta go check with them. And they call us like, hey, did you send one of your drivers over here for a dough patch repair kit? Like, yeah. It's like, okay, cool. We sent him over to the other store. He's gonna be gone for a little while. All right, cool, thanks. And then a couple minutes later, we had a call from the other store on the other side of the river, and like, hey, we just have one of your drivers. Yeah. We tried to send him back across the river, but he said they already checked there, so he's heading back to you. But we did the best we could.
Yeah.
But I kept the driver out of the store for a good hour and a half, round trip, and
he's on purpose. He's on a mission. He's focused.
Yeah, and he stayed out of the store for long enough for the inspection to get done, and we didn't get any demerits or points knocked off because of him.
Yeah, just some of the silly stuff, man.
It's another reason why I love night shift, man. You get so much more of that, because the guys the guys and gals that manage to actually hack it on night shift tend to be cut from a different cloth. They say it was. I've seen a lot of theories lately saying that we're the descendants of the cavemen that stayed around the fires, watching the camp, watching over the tribe at night. Keeping the saber-tooth tigers at bay, and whatnot.
Keeping track of the lions.
Yeah, somebody had to be watching the outer edges of the camp, by campfire light. And that's us now. We're it's why we're doing Nightwatch. It's why we're making this stuff for you guys out there on the edge of the firelight
Like, comment, and subscribe.
Keep you awake, alert.
And get in those comments. Let us know if you prefer day shift or night shift. Let us know why you're on night shift or you're wrong.
Yeah. And which team are you on? Are you on Team Smoke? Or are you on Team Jolly? Or are you on Team Cheat?
Oh, we splitting up today? Are we doing teams again?
Well, why not? Just for this one episode. I'm pretty sure that no one's going to get mad at me for this one episode. So I'm pretty sure I'll get one fan. Fan.
I don't mind playing devil's advocate.
I'm just going to say that.
Oh, you can't be Switzerland this time.
Out of three of us, one of us has said some questionable things in the past. I don't know who it is. That's all I'm gonna say, folks. So just do the research, check it out. You're
right. That was a really good episode. Go back to episode 5 when we really knuckled down into. You started siding with said member of the team that was saying some questionable things.
Yeah, you can.
I believe it was. I'm gonna move over to this side because people suck. Just a reminder, everybody. Jolly Green thinks that you suck because you people out there are people, and people suck.
I don't recall that. I just really don't. I would never say that about her.
I do
wonderful
not
viewers.
recall.
Yeah, I do not recall. I'm gonna plead the fifth on this one.
Fifth?
That wasn't me.
Dave Chappelle, man. I swear to God, the Chappelle show. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, fifth.
Yeah, I mean, put it in the camp of who you think is your kind of guy. I won't say right or wrong. Your kind of guy.
We're gonna put a poll up on the channel at some point.
Yeah.
To see.
Yeah, who's your guy?
Yeah.
I mean, for me, yeah, I'm all about me. Yeah, sure. Yeah, I'm my guy. Yeah, I can do that.
I'm gonna play devil's advocate here. I'm gonna take Jolly's side.
Go ahead.
Jolly, whose side are you on?
I'm on Chief's side, I do believe, on this one.
Hey,
all right.
Yes, yes.
Tonight, 2-on-1.
That's right. So I'm a pillar standing.
Oh no, actually, if you're on my side and I'm on your side and he's on his side,
Yeah.
then we're still even split.
See how that works? That works.
I took a chance, man. But you dropped the ball. I'm no longer Team Jolly.
I didn't think I was. I thought I was gonna be an asshole if I did myself. I really did. I really did.
You see?
That's what took me so long to think about it. I was like, if I pick myself, I might be an asshole for picking myself. Chief was looking out for me, so I should get his back and just and agree with him.
You know what? I appreciate you.
Hey, no problem.
Love having you back so much, man. So much better than fishing, I hope.
Yes.
Fuck, I mean, nah. I like the whole fact that we're doing this, and it's like, okay, we're throwing a lot of stuff out there in the ether, and I'm just happy for some of the feedback we're getting. I'm cracking up over the feed.
No such thing as bad publicity.
No
such thing as bad criticism. You know what I mean?
No, I don't understand. I don't understand all the people. Well, I do. Some people they make it big. And they get like really big, and then they get a few comments about how shitty or a piece of crap they are,
or used to be.
And they fold. And then all these apologies and stuff like that. I'm like,
so we are non-apologetically ourselves.
Apologize for what? This is what you really feel. You said it the first time. Right. This is what you feel. So now you're going to come back and
or you change your mind and you learn from the experience or whatever.
From someone that says sorry constantly, I don't know if I necessarily agree with that, but I understand what you're saying. Be about it. You said it. You own it. Own it.
Own it. I mean, so for me, like you got to realize that I am like not telling you the truth. If I come back later and go, I misspoke earlier. I have reformed. I have changed my ways.
Announce.
That was the old me. This is the new me. No.
See, I'm not even going to say it because then somebody can clip that out and use it as it's like that old Scooby-Doo movie. It's like, you guys are just going to take me out of context and make it sound like I'm saying everybody in Coolsville sucks. And they clip just that bitch. Everybody in Coolsville sucks.
No, I'm not apologizing for Jack.
Why? What'd Jack do?
A whole lot, apparently. A whole lot. Because for me, it's okay. Let's keep going. I mean, I'm loving it. I mean, I like it when all three of us in this room smoking, talking crap.
It's fun, and it makes it so easy. You know what I mean? It's something cool to do.
Yeah.
I've always wanted to do this, and it's fun. I mean, you don't work a day in your life if you have fun with it. You know what I mean? And it's awesome. It really,
do what
really
you
is.
love.
Yes.
And never work a day in your life. It's the best goddamn job. It really is.
Yeah. And I love hearing what you guys have to say. That's what's cracking me up. And some of the stuff you guys say, I'm like, oh, shit.
You ever heard a podcast and they got people in the room and they're all like, oh, I think this. Oh, I agree. Oh, so do I.
Yeah, so that's called an echo chamber.
Yeah. And then just crickets. It's like, well, that sucked. I love how we're all three different. We all three can...
I think we're pretty identical. In fact, I think we're pretty the same on a lot of things.
Different shades of the same
yes,
thing.
There we go. Yes,
different shades. Yeah, we
no, it's pretty like down the line, straight down the line. This is a pretty echo.
That's
echo
like the
chamber.
post-apocalyptic one.
Yeah, but
I don't think it was.
I think.
They finally caught on to what I was doing.
I
I had a buffer there for a second.
Hey, wait a minute. Yeah. Nah, I mean, look, I'm the most vocal about how I feel about things, both here and on the site. So it's funny. Like now, it's like the whole store knows we're doing it.
Yeah.
And so,
Bossman actually listened to an episode.
Yeah.
Said it wasn't quite to his taste. You know, he prefers a certain kind of podcast. You know, and it's more of a specialized. You know, he really likes that niche content.
Only we will get that.
Oh my God.
Only we will get that joke.
I still full of dad jokes today. Huh?
Oh yeah, I still admire baby. I don't care.
Can't let you say that. I have to keep censoring it.
Yeah, we can't say the word.
Listen, you can say fuck up to like 2 or 3 times a minute.
Yeah.
You cannot say the H-man.
Okay, can't say the H-man?
Yeah.
Can I say baby H-man?
Yeah.
Can you say
No, I'm pretty sure you can't.
You can't use it in the titles.
No,
something like that. I'd have to check the list. I mean, it's not like we have to worry about monetization right now.
Yeah,
but
let's just well, I mean,
it's one of those things where, you know, when we've got 150 episodes out and we're finally starting to see like 15, 20 cents a month coming in, you know, that 15, 20 cents a month suddenly becomes at risk because one of our early episodes I missed it, you know, and
it makes it easier on the editor as well, which would
you know, and that guy is, you know, just grossly underpaid and underappreciated.
Works too hard, does not sleep.
He's a stud. He's just a plain out stud.
He's a pillar of the community.
A thoroughbred.
A mountain of a man.
I shit to my seat, let some of the smoke out of my ass.
Paragon, yeah.
He goes where no man has gone before.
Oh, Chief's over there blushing. Stop it.
Tell me more about me.
Okay, go on.
Yeah, keep going.
Yeah, keep piling it on. Just saying that because I get to, you know, decide what stays and what goes in the episode.
You're only saying that because I have the power of the edit button.
Oh, damn, it's weird. You know, fucking Big Smoke was on that whole episode. I didn't hear him say a word.
For some reason, his audio
Oddly
just
quiet.
his audio just didn't work. Excuse me.
No.
Good Lord.
No. I'm loving this. All right.
Yeah.
I'm loving it. I'm loving this, and I'm loving the fact that people that I did not talk to for decades are now typing to me on freaking Facebook and asking me, "Is this you?" And then I'm like, I don't want to talk to this gremlin.
This pleb.
Yeah, no, it is not.
Man, I haven't had any of that yet. I mean, granted, you know, the people that I have on my social medias and such, you know, I'm still not in close contact with because, you know, I'm a terrible socializing human being and I'm an awful friend and whatnot. But
I am too. But I find myself now checking my Facebook now because I put it on Facebook.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I send it out and like you said, I mean, people that I haven't talked to in years, I mean, they're liking the posts on Facebook. They're not sharing it around yet. You know, we really need to get those shares up, people.
Yes.
So listen, if we send it out, and each one of you shares it to 2 friends, and they share it to 2 friends, and they share it to 2 friends, you know, next thing you know, we've got a million people.
It's a domino effect.
It is not a pyramid scheme.
It's not a pyramid scheme.
No.
It costs you nothing to hit that share button. I promise you. You know, even if you got a comment, listen to what this asshole Big Smoke is saying, you know, or this boring motherfucker Chief thinks he's all this because he started the podcast.
And if you guys want to pay us, we're setting the Patreon up here soon. So.
I want to be careful saying that. You know, because I'm going to have to figure out how to do that shit. As much as I would like to, you know.
I was going to say OnlyFans. I was like, we got the OnlyFans setting up if you want to donate.
Big Smoke's handling that one. He's got that covered. $5.99 a month, right?
Starting at $5.99.
Gotta say it again. What is that? The username? Sexual chocolate.
Sexual chocolate.
No, but on a serious note, though, like I said, I'd love to set up the Patreon. The problem with the Patreon is that, you know, you need
revenue.
Well, no, it's not revenue. What it is, people pay the Patreon subscription service.
Oh, that's right.
In exchange
Exclusive.
for something.
Yeah.
Either exclusive content, early access content.
Yep.
And right now, I'm getting these things done, pumped out the day they're going out.
Yeah.
So, when I can get a backlog caught
If you
up
look
and
at Chief's
stuff like
hands,
that,
they're just bone. The tips are bone.
I'm a little pasty, but I'm not that one. But yeah, no, I am thoroughly enjoying this. Even taking on the responsibility of editing this stuff and putting the sound stuff together and really starting everything from the ground up and having you guys' support. Both the guys here in the room with me and the audience listening in. I mean, everybody's been crazy supportive. It's every like, every listen, every view, every few shares that we do get, all the comments and everything is greatly appreciated. And I mean, we were already doing this kind of stuff. It was just this is the kind of banter and shit that we talk about whenever we're sitting not sitting, but when we're on our feet several hours
The
at
only
a
thing
night.
different is there's mics in front of us.
And we're not sitting there scrubbing floors and dishes and doing paperwork and finishing that kind of stuff up.
Yelling at other people for not doing their job.
But
do your job.
But as much as we could sit here for hours and hours every single day and keep talking about random things, we do really want some. I'm going to actually get on here and specifically request some specific feedback. I want you guys to get in the comments on this video, and I want you to let us know what you want to hear us talking about, what you think we should be checking out and discussing, what you want to hear our opinions on, for as much as that's worth to anybody. But
don't get it twisted. Some topics are definitely off the table, but that is subject to
outvoted. And yes, he does like his toes to be sucked on.
Just put the comments out and we will consider them. Nothing wrong with taking a look under the hood, so to speak.
Hey, answer's always no unless you ask. So get in the comments. Let us know what you want us to discuss, either in more depth or we can see about making an episode about it. Guest appearances can be potentially discussed later on down the road. When I get a little bit more of a reach. Don't want to go to the next door neighbor and be like, hey, we want you on our podcast, talking to the same other 50 people that you already talked to.
I know he's going to keep it a secret, but I'm just going to drop a hint. We're in the works with Morgan Freeman. That's all I'm going to say. You know what I mean?
God.
So just
I don't think you can say that.
Just disclaimer: Morgan Freeman.
Disclaimer: Charlie Green has been gone for a week and knows nothing about what's going on.
Charlie Green has lost his shit. He doesn't know what he's saying.
What he means is he watched Bruce Almighty over the weekend.
Man,
I love Morgan Freeman. That'd be really cool,
dude. If that guy calls it, hey, what the fuck did you guys say about me?
It's gonna block number phone call.
How polite he is and stuff just turns into like, what the fuck? You know what I mean?
I don't know who this Nightwatch crew is.
You little shits. You bring my name up again. I will bury you.
It looked like a scene from Bruce Almighty, right? Like you just hear a knock at the door while we're in the middle of recording an episode. We go to open up. He's just standing there in a nice pristine white suit, and he just kind of waves his hand, and Jolly Green goes flying back through the kitchen. And
if he has such a velvety voice, he could ask me anything. I'm like, yeah, sure. I mean, I like.
Gay. That was very gay.
No, it wasn't. He's a.
Don't say it.
Oh man, I usually got good stuff to say, but I don't know. I got clogged up on that one.
Remember, if we stay silent for 30 seconds, he'll tell us what he really feels. I love that story about his earrings. You hear that one?
No, I did not.
I know he wears some.
He wears these gold earrings.
Yes.
They're very simple gold earrings, but they're very valuable. They're worth I want to say it's like $3,000, give or take. Specifically, it's an old pirate tradition. They are enough specifically value wise to cover the cost of a funeral or burial.
But you got to retrieve the body to get the earrings.
Well, the idea is that if you were to die someplace out and wherever the case may be, then
the front's forwarded. The
cost is
forwarded. Because of the earrings. Just take the earrings out.
Cost is covered.
That makes so much sense. And I do see him with. I think he has two.
Deep dive welders do the same tradition. They wear precious stones in their ears and stuff.
Make it worth going down and getting the body out.
I actually have a good question. Both military men as you are. What is... My pap had a gold tooth from the Navy. We got a filling. He told me something along the lines... This was many, many a year ago, so I might be getting confused. They do that regardless. And he said something like, it's for if you become on hard times. I might get in that little twist.
I mean, that may be an old Navy tradition, but I mean, I'm Air Force, he was Army and Marines, so you're asking the wrong guys on that way.
I'm not too sure. I think I'm way off, way not right on this one, but I remember something along the lines that he said that, but it could be.
I mean, it used to be that that was a tradition with a lot of, soldier types and Navy types, I'd imagine. Anytime you use gold for anything, gold has an inherent value, so it's...
Yeah, maybe in my dad or my granddad's time that was probably even my great granddad's time that's prevalent.
It really just sounds like leftover tradition.
Maybe, but not now.
Maybe.
Now know that they're using the nice fancy enamel stuff.
They use
filler.
That really rock hard enamel stuff. That
rock hard.
The stuff that you can hit with a laser and it gets all bright white.
It's like some kind of weird poly enamel.
Rock hard. My teeth are. That shit fell out within a damn month.
Your teeth broke around it.
Yeah.
The filling didn't break.
The fillings fell out.
Really? Well, yeah, it fell out. Did the filling? What happened to the filling?
Don't tell me you swallowed that. That's bad for you, John.
Woke up. What the hell was that? I don't know. Get back to sleep. So what are you saying? Like the tooth or the filling should fall out?
I'm saying that the filling will fall out because the tooth around the filling continues to crack or break or erode around the filling, and the filling becomes loose and falls out.
That possibly could be. I mean, that makes more sense.
I've seen people hit those fillings with hammers and shit, and as advertising.
I got into a fight, and
it's advertising, so it may not be that accurate.
I got into a fight, and I didn't notice until afterwards.
Who the fuck was fighting you?
Somebody when I was out of town. Behind in
a secure location.
Yeah, in a very secure location. Yeah, and he punched me, and then the scruff happened or whatever, and I got back in, and I was like, where'd my half my tooth go? You know what I mean? And there's the part with but that makes sense. That just didn't fall out,
the tooth broke away from it. So
there's an Indian partner in the Marine Corps. He liked to pop his beer bottles with his tooth.
Oh my Lord!
He had a filling. There's, just for that one tooth that he kept popping that bottle, and he would tear the enamel straight into the inner lining.
Tooth looks like a bottle opener after a while.
Exactly. So he had to go back and then get it replaced, and then I think it was like after the third time, Dennis was like, "What are you doing?" And he goes,
bare knuckle box.
Yeah, he's been popping my bottles on it. He's like, wait 1 second. He goes to his drawer. He goes in and gets his keychain. He takes a bottle cap opener on his keychain and he gives it to him. He says, use this. I was dying. I was like, really? He gave you it? He goes, those things are $1,500 a pop.
You see people do that and it just gives you sharp pains.
You're like, especially if you got bad teeth, man.
Yes.
He did it without reflex. He popped that sucker off. Oh, man. And then
it's not like my twist tops, man. Just wrap the shirt around it and crank that bitch off.
Yeah.
I don't drink enough to even have one on my keychain.
Yes. They're like you said, twist tops, but they even make them when they look like they are, but they're not. The other day, I had a root beer.
Pop it off the side of the table or something.
I had a root beer, and it was like that, and I went and I twisted it, and I'm like, God, what kind of black magic is this? Like, it's not coming off. And I was like, I need one of them ancient devices to pop the caps off these things. How outlandish.
I must make my journey to the Temple of Avarice for the fabled bottle cap opener.
You just use a lighter, man,
I don't smoke.
I wasn't talking to you. I was talking to Jolly.
I'm called Big Smoke, but
Chief,
I don't smoke.
He doesn't smoke. He doesn't smoke.
Talking to you, Jolly. You use a lighter.
You were talking to him.
You were talking.
Folks, that's just what we call gaslighting.
Which only works if there's gas being lit.
My luck, I'm going to do that with a lighter, and it's going to bust open, fluid's going to shoot out everywhere, and people catch fire.
Strike a very, flammable surface, and then you catch on fire, and then you're running around.
This is getting so off rails. Let's start writing this back in a little bit. All right, day shift versus night shift.
Oh yeah, that's what we're talking. Yeah, someone got off. We got off the freeway exit. That
Yeah, we did. Albuquerque.
Albuquerque.
We tend to do that in this show.
I let a little bit of it in. It's kind of like the halftime show.
Like that.
But now we're gonna.
Chief works very hard to keep us in a line, though we try to
showing up. Fucking.
Yeah, like I said, with that dog Coogan, and a little squirrel runs by. Squirrel. Everybody's squirrel. We're not really focusing on walking down the street.
I didn't know what you're saying there for a second. I heard dog, cougar. I'm like, what? It's not.
How did you hear cougar out of that?
I don't know.
That's Big Smoke's type right there.
Yeah.
Well, the cougars go after the younger men.
Anything that likes me is my type. Anything. It's completely honest.
That's why I have to keep my AI away from him.
He's all nodding his head. Yeah.
I seen a commercial the other day, and it was like, I'm your AI assistant. I can say and talk about anything you want and whatever, and I'm like, oh yeah, I bet you can. I bet you can, bitch.
Have you guys been seeing any of the memes talking about the future slurs against AI?
No.
Against robots and AI in the future. It's a lot of like tinbacks. Or no, I'm sorry, it was wirebacks and tin skins.
Why did I find that so fucking funny?
Clankers.
Clankers, I like that one.
But we gotta say clankers,
Yeah, that's too hard of an R. What'd you say, metal bags?
Tin bags.
Tin bags. That's horrible.
Man.
Oh.
Yeah, there was an Instagram reel I saw. It was literally just a guy just in a monotone voice just reading that off. Yeah, it was just like he was reading from a list. Like, in today's news, the currently acceptable slurs for AI systems in the future.
God. Yeah, clinker comes up a lot. Man.
Or you started.
Yeah, I looked for it. Yeah. Clinker comes up a lot.
Yeah. Well, because you know what it is? It's the old Star Wars Clone Wars show. That's what they called
the Clone series. Yep.
Yeah, that's what they were calling the droids.
Clankers. Yep. God, that was the best time. Star Wars. I love that time period in Star Wars.
The Clone Wars.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Tell me about it.
What do you want to know?
Fucking. Who's your favorite character from the show?
Yoda.
General Grievous.
General Grievous in Clone Wars, Yoda in Clone Wars?
Yep, Yoda.
Yoda was badass in Clone Wars.
General Grievous or Count Dooku. But honestly, General Grievous is the top. Like, Dooku's right there, but General Grievous, he's such a badass.
See, I gotta go with my boy Rex. I mean,
I do love all the clones. I mean, they are just,
But Rex specifically because this motherfucker ended up in 3 different series. He was in Clone Wars. He was in Rebels. Technically Bad Batch, so third one, even though that was technically a spinoff. And then he was in I think he was in Squadron. One of the other like more young children friendly shows. But then my favorite bit is that they retroactively made one of the background actors in Empire Strikes Back as or is it Strikes Back or no Return of the Jedi whenever they're assaulting Endor.
Okay.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah. True. Wow. So one of the guys in the background, one of the background actors is this older guy.
It is the bearded,
big white beard, and it matches how they made the older Rex look. Because it was big white bushy beard and everything. And they're like, all right, yeah, that's Rex.
And they didn't know that time at all.
Yeah,
so they just rolled with it. It's perfect.
Yeah, they were just like, yeah, no,
and that's actual Rex from. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's not the longest lived clone. I forget
him,
who it was.
Him and his two brothers, anyway.
No. There was one that he was Go ahead. You probably know a little bit more. But
Well, there was the one that was cryo-frozen, but there was another one that the accelerated aging stuff was actually defective on him. And
see, I didn't hear about this one.
Yeah, listen, I don't remember.
Yeah, the
what
cryo
book
one
it
I know
was.
of.
It was probably
the book.
Yeah, it was one of the books.
The cryo one, and he becomes a bounty hunter or whatnot. I do believe.
Oh, that's hilarious considering their origin. It's because Boba Fett was.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he becomes a bounty hunter or
Jango Fett.
Bounty hunters find him for sure. I do believe.
Well, Jango Fett was a clone that didn't have any of the accelerated aging and was considered. Boba Fett's son.
Jango wanted a. Oh, did I say that right?
Yeah, Jango.
Okay, I'm making sure that was.
Yeah,
Jango Fett
had a clone.
Well,
then he
raised
Boba's
his son. Okay, Jango wanted a clone.
Jango was the original clone. And he had another clone of himself.
Oh, wait, no. Hold on. No. I think he's right. Boba Fett was the original bounty hunter in the original trilogy.
Yeah, that's not a clone.
And Boba Fett is the clone.
Was the template. Okay, yeah. And then,
but Jango Fett is the template. Who was not a clone.
Yes, not a clone.
And was in the original trilogy. Or not the original, but in the prequel trilogy.
Yeah, don't ever call it the original. Crap, tackler shit. There's a special place in my heart for Star Wars, and not that evil crap that they put out that says it is the progressive crap.
What are we talking about?
Star Wars.
Well, no.
Star Wars, keep up.
So in one of the sessions that you missed, we discussed villains, and we decided that several of the biggest villains in known pop culture is all of the fucking corporations that are running our favorite pop culture things into the ground.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, the corporations are down with you.
If we're talking about villains in Star Wars, Abeloth.
Well, check out the big brain on Jawa.
This is a deep cut because I don't immediately recognize the name.
Okay, now, and they're not called the Immortals. They're called the Eternals, maybe? They're called something like that, and there's the Father, which is like mid-ground between the light and the dark. There's the son and the daughter. This woman...
The ones that Anakin Skywalker viciously murdered and...
Supposedly...
and brought balance to the Force.
Yeah, brought balance to the Force,
So Abeloth was the dad.
They had a normal... No, they had just a woman that...
She was light side. She was pure light.
Somehow... What is it, like a ether or something like that? Or...
I thought they were just manifestations.
Some kind of water that is like the ether of light. I don't know what technically it is. I forget what it is. And she becomes Abeloth. And she's able to communicate and drive Jedi mad from afar. So
this is like first she-demon Lilith of the Star Wars universe, basically. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
That's
what's great about her is that she ends up, going toe-to-toe with Luke Skywalker later.
Oh no! Yeah. Well, I already know how that goes.
Yeah, yeah.
Our boy Luke, he takes on all comers.
Like I said in the book, that guy, he's unstoppable. I mean, and he screws up many times along the way. It's not like he's perfect. He actually like drops his guard big time. He goes dark side like twice. I mean, there's even one part where he actually dual wields one green lightsaber, one red lightsaber. His lightsaber, his green one, is actually by like Jedi lore. It's not a real lightsaber. It's he uses various dark side techniques to create it because he can't go to the planet Kyber to get the actual crystals because the Empire has taken it over, so it's hard for you to get there and get those crystals.
There's a bunch of different Kyber stones that you can get.
Yeah, but if you want to like just walk down the street and pick one off the ground, you go to Kyber.
Yeah, well, no, because you got to go there and it picks you.
Yeah, and you pray, and all of a sudden your freaking lightsaber separates, and then it goes around the crystal, and then boom, you get your crystal.
And I don't know if that works with synthetic Kyber because they make synthetic Kyber.
Well, that's what he did. He made a synthetic one.
Oh,
and they're like they're not really because the Force doesn't work through those things.
Right.
It's just a
projector.
Yeah,
laser
a sword. Yeah, just a sword.
It's like a really advanced vibroblade.
Yeah, and he cuts down mountains with that thing.
Yeah, there's so many different ones. There's even ones from Pacific planets that it does a specific thing. There's ones that I think it might be a technique. It like instead of going on and it stays on, it kind of pulses. So you're able to lock with a normal blade,
and it repels it.
And no, it goes through that because it goes and it'll hit, block, and then it'll go off and it'll slide through and then turn back on and get that.
So
there's also a technique.
I was going to say there's a technique.
I think there's also a technique, and that
allegedly both light side and dark side agree that they never use it. Light side says it's a dirty trick, and then dark side's like you'd be weak to use it because you can't win without cheating or whatever. And it's like nah, fuck that, man. I'd be using that bitch like a flashlight. Sneak up behind motherfuckers.
Sticking it out like a spear going...
Yeah. I'm serious, man.
And for anybody wondering on the relevance of the Star Wars topic coming up again, we are talking day shift versus night shift, light side versus dark side.
Good. Tie that in there. Yeah,
and
that's what we mean.
We are dark side adepts. You know what I mean? We are fully on the dark side.
Big Smoke has a green lightsaber. Thank you very much.
That's it. As a gift from Big Smoke, I've received 2 lightsabers that can combine into one and can be any color I want. So
I like the yellow, the Temple Guard.
Yeah, the Force Sentinels.
Yes. Well, the yellow ones, those guys are kind of like, we're going to preserve the Force. Regardless of what you think.
Regardless which side you're on.
You can use what are them called? It's a crate dragon. You can use the pearl that you get from the crate dragons.
Look at you, man.
And you can put it in the lightsaber and use it as well. I forget what it does or what the difference, but you can use a crate dragon. Pearl. I bow my hat to you.
IW.
Congratulations, you are no longer a Padawan.
I know.
You are at least Jedi Knight stage.
Jedi Jolly.
Jedi Jolly.
This is unfair.
No longer are you
how can I be on the council and not be a master?
Already looking for a freaking pay raise.
To be fair, I also hate the coarseness of sand, so I mean it's it's more of a sensory issue for me, but it's
Chief announces that we're going to have to take some pay cuts, and then it flashes into a dark room, me hooded up, and the lightsaber goes, turns on.
You have disappointed me last time.
What does Darth Vader say? He's like, you're oh, shit.
Hold on, let Big Smoke breathe.
I
didn't know that was a breathing. I thought he was stretching.
This is not about day shift and night shift, people. It is not we cannot write this shit. We keep trying to look, man, the iceberg is coming. No, player. We're going in the right
Listen, we lost the plot like half an hour ago, man. This is our show. We do what we want.
We do.
So when are they going to start talking about the day shift and night shift?
I find your lack of faith. Whatever Darth Vader says, I find your lack of faith
disturbing. We'll circle it back around.
Yeah, we'll get there.
Tomorrow. We'll get back there. Like, comment, and subscribe, people.
Night shift, and what color lightsaber would you use?
Yeah.
What kind of kyber crystal you putting in? You know what I mean?
Forget the kyber, man.
Nobody knows about the kyber. Nobody else knows about the kyber.
Nobody talks kyber anymore.
We talk kyber.
Yeah, what color lightsaber? And yes, you can cheat. Look it up. Find out what flavor of lightsaber.
Yeah, it's like looking up your astronomy sign or whatever.
Yeah,
astrology sign.
If you're
so I'm a Cancer, an Aquarius.
Yeah.
And personally, I prefer the purple lightsaber.
I was just about to say that. And I prefer mine to be rainbow.
They have that one.
I was about to say there really is, I think, one that does.
Well, in the the Jedi Survivor. And,
I heard
Jedi
about
Fallen
that.
Order. Yeah, you get to customize your lightsaber crystals, and they have like it's the party lights one, and like every time you click it on, it's a different color. It cycles through, and they have one that like pulses a rainbow pattern through it.
You might as well just put some disco music to it, because it goes through those phases.
Yeah, it's not disco. Club.
Boots and pants. Boots and pants.
Just rave music. Oh no. Yeah, tell us what kind of lightsaber would you have?
Yes.
I'm all about green myself, though. I have like thought if I would get a pure white one like Ahsoka, because I want to thread that needle between being a Jedi and not being a Jedi.
Mm-hmm. So
a pure white.
So do you guys know how you get a white lightsaber?
Yes. Do you? I'll let you go because I'm the one.
Yeah, Big Smoke.
Yeah.
I'll ask you.
No, I don't know.
No,
tell me. Well, how do you get a white lightsaber?
Jolly. Or a local Star Wars scholar.
Well, you would take a red lightsaber and you would purify it, and then you would put it in your own lightsaber. And once you pure it, it does a dazzling white light.
Oh, that's very interesting. I didn't know that.
Much like to get a red lightsaber, you have to bleed
the crystal. Yes.
Yes.
Bleed the crystal from your appointed lightsaber, and then
It's as if you're actually robbing the essence of the actual lightsaber.
and mixing in your own hatred and anger and pain.
Yes.
You're defiling the crystal.
Yeah. Just beating that poor crystal into submission until it obeys you, and now it's all sad and red. It's
You've never been purified before?
No.
Or you've never been you've never been blooded before?
Are we still talking Star Wars?
It's your first time. I'll be gentle.
I'll be gentle. Just power.
we won't use the big stick. We'll use the thin stick.
I'll just corrupt you with one hand. I won't use both. I'll just use one.
Like, comment, and subscribe. That's all I got to say about that. Tell us what lightsaber you gonna have. Yeah.
Oh fuck!
Read up on the color now. It gets interesting.
Oh, we were talking about Abeloth, another villain, which is not really a villain, it's a faction. The Yuuzhan Vong. I wish they would bring that out, and I think they disowned Legends, they really can't do that. But they did bring back
Thrawn.
So there's still a little bit of wiggle room.
They could bring him in.
I mean, God, please,
No,
they'd have to go and basically uncan.
A little bit.
They could still.
I understand a little bit why. I don't really. Why they would do that? Like, I mean, what is that? This pirate ships, swashbuckling pirate space ships from another galaxy. I get that. That episode was a little.
Weren't they also like anti-force?
Yeah, they do not
I
appear
think
in the
so.
Force, which got a lot of the Jedi in trouble because a lot of them weren't that strong in the Force to begin with. And then you stick these guys who are all about battle and who are all about pain.
I was talking about something different. I was talking about a different group of people from a galaxy. They come in on these actual pirate ships, like ship of the line galleons with engines that look like swashbuckling pirates.
Yeah, I don't know anything about those guys.
So I mean that is
usually Vong are like
they're like the Chewbacca Christmas special where he brings in his 3 baby mamas and like his 50 kids. Like some of them are like but there's so much good stuff. Like why wouldn't you use that? You know what I mean? I know there's a board of people like, what are we gonna do next, people? You have such a ballroom.
No, they
stuff.
don't. They've proven time and again they don't.
They don't because. A lot of those
otherwise, it's gonna be Cartman in that boardroom. Put a chick in it, make it lame and gay.
True. Make it lame. Make it gay. I mean, that's what he says.
Make it lame and make it gay.
And what's crazy about how they do the whole Star Wars universe now is like, they got people who absolutely have no clue.
Yeah, do it right.
They have
do
no
your
clue.
there's
No, they're not going to do
have
that.
respect for the
No.
have respect for the fandom.
No, they don't.
No.
There's no reason that Rey should be that fucking overpowered. She didn't do anything. God damn it. There's no reason.
She gets force healing.
This chick, man.
And then the gall of this bitch to be like, what's your name?
Oh yeah.
Oh, what the hell's her name? Rey
Skywalker.
Like, I screamed to the TV. Don't do that!
Wait. Oh God! Look, look. She embraced it, but I can't really blame her.
Didn't we agree like 4 episodes ago that we just weren't going to talk about those movies? Like they're nothing.
Yeah, you know that one. Go ahead.
Listen, we all have our
opinions, and they are good in their own right.
No,
just not.
No. If you think the new trilogy are good, your opinion is trash.
I wasn't the one that was going to say. You know what I mean?
This is one of my hardline stances here. You know, it's they picked a couple of really cool things from the Star Wars universe, tried to shoehorn it in, ended up with a bunch of dead end fucking storylines. They didn't carry through with the plot. They started with the first movie, didn't carry through into the second movie, and then completely ruined in the third movie. Like, what the fuck was the point?
Well, there goes our Star Wars endorsement.
Man, you know what? Not even worth it.
No one's buying that crap anyway. It's gotten so bad now that anything with the name Star Wars on it, I wait. Before I was like, yes, episode 1. Let's go see it.
Book of Boba Fett. Yeah. I was so excited about because but then they introduced Boba Fett. I'm like, fucking Boba Fett.
Yeah,
Maul and Boba Fett, man. Those are my two guys. Those are my two dudes.
Yeah.
But yeah, then Book of Boba Fett, and he's like, oh, we're gonna take over Tatooine, and we're gonna do it right.
Not even gonna mention Mandalorian season 3. I was like, what is this crap-tacular garbage?
I love a good warrior race. Give me Mandalorians, Krogan, Klingons, all those motherfuckers. You know, the Kunari from Dragon Age.
Yeah.
At least in the first 2 games. Give me those guys all day, every day. But just fucking the Mandalorian, secret cabal that was hidden away on some fucking distant planet. Like, we're gonna stick to the code, and we're never gonna remove our helmets and this and that. It's like, that's not what the Mandalorians believe.
So here I go.
I wanted to see a motherfucker with a shotgun going up against somebody with a lightsaber because, now you're not deflecting blaster bolts, you're catching superheated flak and shrapnel to the face. Parry this, you fucking casual, That's what the Mandalorians did, man.
And then when they introduced Katie Sackhoff, and she was a Mandalorian, but she could take her helmet off because you are.
She walked both paths.
Yeah,
and she could.
You walk in this antiquated way, and this is what. And give me that black lightsaber, by the way, man, player. I mean, you didn't earn that mug. Give it to me. Look. You saw me wear my shirt the other day.
Sorry.
Yeah, exactly. I wore that shirt because I was like, I love the old stuff.
Yeah.
But I'll wait to see what the general consensus is on the new stuff, and then I might dab my toe.
I heard something forever ago, some rumor about Keanu Reeves doing something with the Old Republic.
I was just about to ask, is there anything supposed to be coming out?
I haven't heard a damn thing.
Neither have I.
I'll wait until I see it.
I'll wait. A lot of people didn't like it was the Old Republic. No. It was the Old Republic.
The MMO?
No. It's a show, but it takes part in the Old Republic. You see Revan. No.
Acolyte?
Yes.
Yeah.
I've never watched it myself, but I hear people really don't like that.
I just keep hearing the lesbian space witches comments, and it's like
you watch the first episode and it'll tell you everything you want to see. You're like, holy crap, they've done it. It's like
I heard something about that. Like, it completely unwrites a bunch of canon,
everything,
and it's just like, it completely nullifies the whole purpose of the Chosen One and setting balance to the Force.
Watch
with Anakin Skywalker.
one episode, the first episode. Watch the first, and you'll go, oh yeah,
I see
why they talking that shit. It is
Do
crap-tacular.
You know what it is? I'll tell you what it is. I figured it out.
It's the corporations. Break it down. No, go ahead. Wait.
They took the cocaine out of the boardroom meetings.
They took the cocaine.
I was saying that before I went on my hiatus. Like, Boss man, if you would bring Coke in here, the productivity would skyrocket. Like you would work a 3.
Yeah, this is what happens when you get a boardroom full of people that are
Aren't
roughly
coked
around.
up, yeah.
They're snorting Xanax and
Designer drugs.
It's just not the same, man. It's not the same.
Man.
I understand there's a boardroom probably of people, the executives, whatever. I like, who's the guy that played the guy in Force Unleashed?
Sam Witwer.
Have you seen some of the videos of him talking about it? He is just like us. He is such a lore buff on that. There was I don't know if it was that or it was a different movie or what it was, and they were coming in and being like, "Hey, you're gonna do this, and it's gonna look really cool." And he was like, and it wasn't him, it was someone.
Yeah, no.
And it was like, no, I ain't gonna do that because that makes no sense because this guy wouldn't have done this and this wouldn't happen to this, and they were like,
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, and they were like, oh, okay, you do what you're.
I got you. I'll pick you up and get you across that finish line here, Jolly. So Sam Witwer was talking about his time doing The Force Unleashed. He was the motion capture and voice actor for the main character, the main protagonist.
Starkiller?
He was Starkiller.
Yes.
Okay.
And the scene he's talking about, he was meditating and assembling his lightsaber. It was like almost immediately after the first mission of the game, I believe it was, maybe second mission. But so he's waiting for Vader, and so he's sitting there, disassembling, reassembling his lightsaber. And Sam Witwer has gone into this, this scene, and he's got this very like pained expression on his face where he's trying to, and very like anxious and very, just intensely trying to focus, but keeps getting distracted and very flinchy and that kind of thing. And he's just having this real difficult time putting the lightsaber together. And the director calls cut and he asks him, hey, we've done this scene a few times. Why do you keep making this face? You're supposed to be meditating, putting your lightsaber together. And he goes, well, no, I'm a Sith apprentice. I don't know how to meditate. I don't know how to find inner calm and balance. This is all anger and rage. And so I'm trying to force this thing together. That's the face and that's the expression, and that's what they ended up sticking to. Because like the director's like, okay. Yeah, you're absolutely fucking right. Yeah, we're gonna roll with that. But yeah, no, Sam Witwer, yeah, exactly, very lore.
He is a very loyal person to the fandom. I mean, it's insane
to the fandom, and the company's been very good to him too. They keep bringing him back and stuff. I mean, he's voicing Maul and doing a lot of stuff.
He did voice Maul too.
In the Clone Wars and Rebels and stuff, he was doing a lot of. He's starting to do some like writing and directing for small parts and some stuff. And
do you notice the earring in Maul's ear?
Yeah, because the actor in the movie, when he was getting all makeuped up, they forgot to take the stud piercing out of his ear.
They kept it through every single part from the. I think that was the Phantom Menace. Mm-hmm. They did that and every single subsequent iteration of Maul, they did that earring in because it just was like, heck yeah, you know what I mean? Just do it.
It's an homage to the original actor. Yeah.
Jeez, man, a mistake comes out, and that's the way it's go. Look, ain't no doubt about it.
I mean, it's no coffee cup on the set of a fantasy series that had millions of dollars of budget.
Who did that?
Like they're drinking the coffee. Who did that? Can we CGI that out?
I know.
I'm sure that was an idea.
I know how to use the airbrush tool on Photoshop.
What is this? The 1970s again? Star Wars, people. Until they come up with something somewhat, they got to come up with something better. So some of the guys in the hierarchy have got to die off or have a stroke or accidentally shoot themselves.
We're just waiting for the boomers to get out of the way.
Just waiting for these folks to have heart attacks and die off. But even then, you still got these young whippersnappers in there, and they're like, okay, they're really gonna make the Star Wars gay, okay? They're gonna make it gay.
We talked about it before. Being gay isn't inherently a bad thing. It's just
I'm not gonna say
it doesn't have to be plot centric, and it doesn't have to be a defining character trait.
Yeah.
If you can't define a character as anything other than the gay character, it's a poorly written character.
Okay. At least make the character not a cheater character, because Rey was all about that black ninja, and then she runs into the evil guy, kisses him before he dies. She was going to give herself up to the evil guy. Well, it turns out she was born of an evil guy, so I guess that's okay. I don't know.
Well, if I remember correctly, Finn's character was very like asexual.
Yeah, I got some vibes from old Finn. and it looked like he was like, you know,
was it Finn or Flynn? I can't remember.
Finn.
Okay.
Finn,
All right,
Fin. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. That was kind of like he was kind of like the spoiled, you know, pilot.
Poe was the pilot.
Was it Poe? I thought no. Finn is the bad guy. Yeah, black guy. Yeah, I had it all mixed up. That's how much I dislike this show. That's how much I hate it. I hate it because now I would. Whenever I was getting involved into a TV show or a movie or something, I'd watch it at least 2 or 3 times.
Mm-hmm.
I've watched Force Awakens once.
Same.
Once. I cannot put that. I mean, my desire to put that thing on is like stabbing a nail through my foot. There's no way I would do that. I mean, and that goes for the other ones. It's just I watched them once a piece, and I'm going. The only part I like about it was that the one last fight scene where Luke is having a stroke, projecting himself across the freaking universe.
The last newer one they made that was good was Rogue One.
Yeah, I've heard no complaints about Rogue One.
God.
I still haven't seen
space combat in there when they come
everybody dies.
Oh, everyone dies. But just the space combat when they come in, I mean, God. I'm a sucker for space. I mean, ships of the line, some big ass thing. I love it. I love it. Anything spaceship, ship, anything like that. I love it. Just 2 big ass punkin pieces of metal or wood coming up next to each other, just blasting away at each other. And
designed it with the fatal flaw, and then
they made it that intentional.
Yeah. He was basically, you know, kidnapped by the bad guys to make the Death Star, which he kind of dragged his feet on it. But then he in the design he made a bad you know,
which was that event hole exhaust hole which Luke ended up putting the wrong universe proton torpedo down. Oh shit!
And the girl who's like, you know, basically tracking all this stuff down. She's kind of like involved viscerally in it, and then of course the spy who's done a lot of evil stuff in order to get things done.
I think they made a spin-off about him. I do.
Andor.
I haven't watched it, and I really hope
the first season was pretty good.
I want him to keep to that just evil. Like he's a headhunter. You know what I mean? They don't send him in there to do good. They send him in there to assassinate. They send him in there to get shit done.
Get stuff done.
Yeah. As long as they're not still using the Bothan spies, man.
Yeah. Well, after the whole, you know, rigmarole, you know, many Bothans died, and they're near extinct at this point. You know,
was it Family Guy was like, you can't trust Bothan spies. Send 2 of them to go get me coffee. Both dead.
What I liked about Andor is like, okay, we're gonna do all this crazy crap to get something done, and then like all kinds of hell breaks loose. Like there's the first season, they realized that these prisoners that were making all these components for this whatever machine that they're doing, supposedly if you do a certain amount of time, they would let you free. Nah, they're not letting you free. They're rotating you down to a different level on a different part of this prison. So they never let anybody go. They find out about this because they see each other as they're passing like the shifts, and one guy said, "Hey, wasn't that guy? He wasn't freed." So they make a prison break. And the prison break is epic. Everybody's running out and shooting and getting mass body casualties. But there are so many of the prisoners that the prison guards, they basically just hide in one control center and say, please don't come in here, you know. And so they're escaping, man. They're jumping off. It turns out it's like one of those, like, it's a prison barge or a prison column, and it's like the exit port is 5 or 6 stories in the air and it's going into the water. Everybody's breaking out and they're jumping into the water, right? They're doing the classic, you know. And then the guy one of the major guys who initiated the escape, he comes to the edge and he goes, I can't swim. And Andor's like, what? He goes, I can't swim. And then like Andor gets bumped, you know, by another guy. He falls, and homeboy is still standing up there looking down because he can't swim. It's like, oh crap, man, what's gonna happen to that dude? Because dudes are just jumping off, man. It's a terrible scene. Yeah, it was like, you know, everybody risks, people die, people kill other people.
in the books, I forget which book it is, but they use Geonosians for building a lot of the Death Star. And I don't think any of the newer ones have shown that. So the plans were made by the Geonosians of the Death Star, which they're based off of. And then they brought in Geonosians to build it. And
engineers and contractors and stuff.
Yeah, no, just them bugs. You remember them bugs off of
Yeah, it's the Geonosians.
Yeah.
Tell me a bug can't be an engineer?
Yeah, it can. Well,
that's why I look like a big honeycomb.
They don't show. Yeah, they're very tribal by looks, but they are very industrial beings. You know what I mean? So, but they don't show that. I wish they'd have shown some Geonosians in there. Like, you're talking about we talking about the Death Star when we're talking about escaping.
Well, they were like building components. Like the shielding, some of the lattices, they were building all that stuff. And you had thousands of these guys building this thing by hand. It's like extremely inefficient way of building a Death Star.
Unless you're a race of bug people.
Oh, God, yeah, unless you're
they
a
can
race
fly.
of bug people. Or people who don't read Star Wars lore, and this sounds like a good idea.
Well, I mean, you figure the first wave of the Clone Wars started on Geonosis, so those guys had to have had some kind of tactical benefit besides just having the original plans of the Death Star. Couldn't all just been for that. Then again, we're talking about Palpatine and his
exactly.
Yeah, let me just go ahead and wipe out an entire planet just to subjugate their best engineers and contractors to build this super weapon.
And let's not get it twisted. Palpatine didn't like anything that wasn't human. So he had a plan, I imagine, to wipe out everybody that wasn't human.
Supposedly his plan was he knew about the Yuuzhan Vong, and he knew they were coming, and that's why the outbound flight, which was a bunch of Jedi in this big, carrot cruiser, like 5 carrot cruisers wrapped around this main fuselage. And he sent the Chiss Ascendancy, which is being led by Thrawn, and that's the first time Thrawn and Palpatine get, and that's why he brought him in, and he became an admiral, even though no one liked him because he was an alien. He knew what he was capable of, but they blew up that flight because he knew if they got over there to that same galaxy that had the Yuuzhan Vong,
run into the Vong,
they'd bring him sooner. And he supposedly he did all this because he knew they were coming, and he wanted to get the big super destroying planet or the Death Star.
Well, it wasn't just that. He needed the entire galaxy united, and he needed to get the Jedi out of the way so that the people weren't reliant upon the Jedi because
they can't even sense them, I don't think. They can't even sense them.
Yeah, they come up as a black spot. But what's great about the Jedi in the later books when dealing with the Vong, they just got better at killing those guys. That's all.
Yeah.
And the Vong, while they were very good at what they did, they ran out of gas. There was this. They just didn't know.
Supply lines were cut off.
Well, I mean, the whole galaxy, Empire remnants. I think
all
the warlords of the Empire. What is that? It wouldn't be the rebels at that point. It'd be the New Republic. The New Republic. They all banded together. They were ships. They were Star Destroyers right next to Mon Cal cruisers.
Yeah,
shooting down. So the whole galaxy united against them. I like the story. They built a droid specifically to fight them, and it had all these components that were specifically made. It would spout slurs. It would go, machines are superior, as it's beating the fuck out of a Yuuzhan Vong. It'd be like, machines are superior.
Yeah, they were a very organic based race.
Because there was these weird eyeball circular things. They were from the same galaxy, I think, and they almost wiped out or enslaved, one of the two, the whole Yuuzhan Vong race, and that's why they're so against anything. That's why droids piss them off completely. They go in rage mode just because the past with that, and they nearly got wiped out by it. So that's why all their stuff's organic and everything else. And yeah, I love how they made droids that spouted slurs at them as they're beating them down.
I thought it was like, okay.
So what I'm hearing is the machine struck first.
Okay. And that is why night shift is better than day shift.
We have to talk about cool shit like this.
What does day shift even talk about?
Taxes. Knitting patterns. How they get away with not taking trash out and getting dishes done for night shift.
What they're gonna do when they get home and have daylight.
Speaking of day shifters, we got one guy that's coming back. I saw him out on the street, and he's like, "Hey, oh, I'm coming back. I'm like, why? Why would you come back? Apparently times are hard, man.
Times are hard.
Times are hard. He's coming back, girl. At least for the time being. Who knows? Welcome back. Yeah. Welcome back.
I haven't heard any of this, so this is all.
This is
all inner office gossip that I'm.
This is.
I've been holed up in my cave for the better part of the past couple of days, so I've been missing out.
It's not that. It's just the fact that I'm out there so much. People notice me, and then for some reason they want to tell me all this stuff. I'm like, look, man, I just work there. I'm not.
I'm just a driver.
Yeah, I just drive the bus. Yeah, I just drive the bus. Why are you telling me? You know, I mean,
I just remember that scene from Waiting. It's like, take your psychobabble bullshit and go back to doing fucking dishes.
Turns out he was right. Oh, God. Can't believe he...
I fucking love that movie.
Oh, man. That movie scared me straight.
Yeah.
I swear to God, dude. If even half, even a tenth of what they did in that movie is reality, you were like, holy shit. Don't order out ever again.
No, keep ordering out. You know, keep feeding our day job so I can keep funding our night job here.
Yeah. I actually work. I love working the vampire hours. So yeah, because I like working the night shift. I do.
Our last closing point that'll run another 20 to 30 minutes because it always does for some reason. We'll start with you, Jolly. When's a time that you felt the most persecuted being on the shift that you were on? I know you said this is your first nighttime job, so if you've got a good nighttime night shift story for this job, then go for it. But just based off of the hours you work, the shift you work, when's the time that you felt persecuted by the other shift?
Oh, you're talking about like where there was kind of like a feud going on?
Yeah. The classic rivalry. When did it flare up for you?
I don't think really this one. And there's not much.
No,
there's not a rivalry. It's just some things that people do I don't specifically like or make sense to me why they're doing the things they do. I don't hate you. I don't wish you dead. I just don't know why you do. I don't know why though you are the way you are. That's all. That's all.
Fair enough.
I'm sorry, that was not funny at all. I don't know why.
I do not wish for the brakes on your back left tire to go out suddenly and suspiciously. No. I understand what you're talking about. And
there's really there's never been a job except for, and like I said, it's nothing crazy. It's just, I hear that in every job. Well, I hate when morning shift does this, and they don't want to do this, and then they F us over. And I'm sure it's the vice versa, you know what I mean? Someone gets pissed off at them, so then I'm going to close this motherfucker like an asshole, you know what I mean? And just fuck everything, you know what I mean? Wake up in the morning and get a load of this, you asshole.
I saw an Instagram reel. It's like, when day shift comes in after a night shift close, and they're looking through, and the whole place is spotless. Perfect clothes and everything. Oh, man, everything's looking pretty good. I may actually have a good shift this morning. I don't have to clean up after night shift this time. And they go, wait, what is that? And they go over to the dishwasher and they pull open the grease trap or whatever, and there's like one singular piece of mushroom in the grease trap. It's like, God, just gonna set me back like 2 hours. I'm not gonna be able to get all my work done because I gotta clean up after this piece of shit. Yeah. So fucking spoiled ass fucking morning shift comes in. Meanwhile, we're busting our ass making sure that everything is clean, spotless, and put away for them, and reset and ready to go for them in the morning. But
me. I don't have any persecution stories. I don't. I was asked to work the late shift because I was working the sweet spot. I was always working 4 p.m. to midnight.
Getting that nice dinner rush.
Yeah, I get all the rushes and stuff, and that last calm, dead hour before closing, I'd be like, hey, dude, I'm good to go now. Could you cash me out? And I was that guy. And then we lost 2 limp noodles one day. Both of them quit. Big Smoke, can you take over? I mean, it's only going to be for a couple of weeks. Yeah, sure, partner, I got you. That was 3 years ago.
What is that, SpongeBob? 5 years later.
Yeah. 5 years later.
I didn't think that voice could come out of your mouth.
So yeah, man. And then every other month or so, Big Smoke, we got a new person coming in.
Train them up.
Yeah, train them up. You can get back to your old shift. Cool, bro. I got you. Train them up.
first shift in.
Yeah.
Bags under their eyes. I don't know how you guys do this.
Yeah, dead by 11:30. Oh man, I can't. Man, can I take a break? No, fool. We got 2 more hours.
Sitting there crying, bawling their eyes out.
Yeah, a few of them. Yeah, crying.
Mental break because they haven't seen the sun in a couple hours.
A couple of them,
I will say that Big Smoke is very good at calming people down, talking them through it, and everything else. He is very good on that.
And then he can turn around in the same breath and induce so much panic. He's
quit?
actually...
If you couldn't tell, there was sarcasm within my voice.
No, I didn't hear a drop of it in that one. I felt like you were being so sincere.
They quit. I've talked people straight out the door. Like, wait, where are they going?
They're gonna suck you fucking dry here. You're gonna die. You're gonna die.
No.
And when they're done, they'll kick you in the gutter and they'll move on to the next.
They'll chop you up into the pepperoni for tomorrow.
Grind you up into the
Oh man, I really feel bad about that one, man. But look,
I don't think it was much your fault, honestly. I think you really did good.
They were looking for an excuse.
Yeah, they were scared.
Yes. No, you did good. I just like busting people's chops.
That was funny though.
Yeah, I think you really did good.
One conversation.
Because Boss Man came at me like later. You're not allowed to talk to people anymore. You can't talk to them about this anymore. Because what you said was not true. Like, yeah, it was true. No, it's not. It's true. No, it's not. And we did that for like almost 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. No, it's not. Yes, it is. No, it's not. And then it got to where I was just saying it.
I've had it done to me 5 fucking times. Like, don't tell me it doesn't happen.
Yeah, I'm like, oh man, yeah, I wasn't allowed to talk to the new drivers anymore. I'm like, okay, that's fine. And then funny, the new drivers come up to me. How do you do this? Like, I'm not allowed to tell you. No, I don't have any repercussions. I'm the old man on the totem pole. So now, yeah, I kind of look at people and I say, okay, I don't see how this person is still here. But okay, yeah, it's like I don't understand. But then I do understand. It goes back to the old. You are sometimes craptacular, but you can slap them tables. So I mean, sometimes you are craptacular, but you can drive the shift, and you know what to do. And no one has to train you. It's just like I gotta take the good with the bad. And now like other drivers who are not like new anymore, but somewhat veteran, they see the same crap that used to bother me years ago, and they're like, "Big Smoke, why the hell?" I'm like, slow your roll, baby. This is the way it rolls here. But such and such,
I'm not the guy.
Yeah, I just drive the bus, okay?
Yeah, no, I started out, I said, I'm doing a lot of night shifts in this job just because when I first started out as a driver, that was where the hours were. You know, if you were a dedicated closer, that means you got guaranteed 35, 40 hours. Mm-hmm. And, you were getting the hours, you were getting the shifts, and so that was good. And then it kind of got to a point where night shift kind of felt more like this banishment for a lot of the newer people coming in. It's like, I wanted the nice early afternoon shifts, the first out shifts, and this and that. And it's like, yeah, you pissed somebody off, so now you're down here in the slums with me, and I'm back there scrubbing. Because I was you, Big Smoke, whenever I first started. I was the dish guy. I was the dish pick guy. Now I'm in management, and I'm still covering those closing shifts and those night tasks. Those guaranteed hours. Nobody wants to do them. I'm happy to do them because it's my normal waking time is up until 8 a.m., sleep until 4 p.m., and then head into work and be there all night.
It's amazing how you do that. For me, it was part-time. I was only 20 hours a week at first. Yeah. I was driving the truck at the same time. I was driving the truck, coming in a couple of days a week. They staggered them so I wasn't burning myself out. And then it's like people just quit. More people quit than got fired, but more people just quit and got fired. And then next thing you know, I'm like, I'm maxed out. The days are maxed out.
Surrounded by new people, new faces.
People, can you help me? Can you show her how to drive? Can you show him how to drive? And then everything I told people,
they quit doing, or they ignored, or
they just stopped doing it. Hey, Big Smoke, how is it you make $125 a night and I make only 80? Because you have the attitude of a wet tree stump. That's why. I mean, not to sound all, misogynist. How about, smiling? Smile at the people. How about
Act like you're enjoying your day, your job.
How about not throwing the food?
Oh, man.
How about not throwing the food at the door?
Don't get out of your car in front of the customer's house and in a huff throw the bag with the food on it onto the hood of the car while you get your receipt ready.
Not a story. This is true life.
Oh man,
this is real life.
I'm never.
And then, power walk aggressively to the front door and slam.
As you're watching you from the window.
Because then I got to deal with that phone call. And then now I got to be nice to somebody who's just being absolutely awful to me, who didn't handle their food properly. In fact, I made that food with love and care and tenderness and tucked that into bed in the box and put it in the bag nice and gently and then watched it get flung out the door on the way out.
What did Phil say? Our food looks like it's been hit by a car. Because that person did that. She probably hit it with her car.
So glad she's gone.
I get different. It's like, hey, do you guys have an employee, a big fat black guy? There's one standing at my door. I'm afraid to open my door.
Or the one guy who was he intimidated me into giving him a tip. And, the dude was like bigger than you, wasn't he?
This dude was like 3 months. This dude was a Hulk. And I intimidated him and said I would not leave his door until I gave him a tip. And I was like, wait a minute. No, you told me to wait. Oh, he was going to get you. And then I guess in his mind, he said, wait for me to give a tip. And he just waited outside in the living room. I guess he's like.
You didn't walk away.
I didn't walk away.
He said to wait.
He told me to wait. No, but that one, the sweet little lady who was afraid of black people. Who was sitting in the kitchen on the phone to you guys and was saying, there's a big black guy at my door.
Is he wearing a uniform? Is he holding a bag full of pizza boxes? That's probably your driver.
I wanted to make sure that I don't want to get assaulted. No, she did not.
I mean, she was so very apologetic and, very nice. Like,
we're friends now because she orders quite a bit.
Yeah.
So, but she even confessed how embarrassed she was for actually feeling that you're the nicest guy. And I said, I guess you say that to all the black guys. And she's like, I'm really sorry about that. Look, I get it.
And just think, if you were on day shift, you
would never experience these wonderful happenings.
If you order at 10:30 at night, you see me at your door, beware.
Open that shit up as if not Big Smoke's coming in.
Big Smoke with your food, lady. Yeah, come here. I've only had 2 of those this year. I've only had 2. So that's a good number considering how long I've been doing this.
Numbers are going up. Those are rookie numbers, man. You gotta pump those numbers up.
I'm doing good considering, oh man. But it's like, you don't think I don't see you in the kitchen peeking around the corner? Answer the door.
But yeah, whenever I was part of one of the more recent management teams, when I came back from doing the seasonal work and stuff, I definitely got banished to night shift again because it was the old GM was just like, listen, I don't want to see your face. I don't want to admit that you're even working here. I just want to, and I don't want to do the closes. So you're going on night shift and you're staying there, and everything you do is wrong, and you miss this and this and this, and but you're gonna stay on night shift, and you're just gonna lose hours, and it was a whole mess. But I'm thankful that I still have my job. I pray every day that they're doing a little bit better. That wherever that they were coming from with that place of hate in their heart, turning them slowly to the dark side.
Absolutely. Hey.
Remember that fear leads to anger.
That's very
anger
stoic of
leads to hate, and hate leads to suffering. I mean, really, it is. It's just. So I figured it out. I don't have a savior complex like we've discussed before. You know, it's not a cape. It's an Atlas complex.
Everything on your shoulders?
I carry the burden because someone has to, and I think that I can, or I know that I can. And yeah, I mean, it just really has to be, you know, if I have to take on the burden of forgiveness, of responsibility, of accountability, I got it. I got these nice broad shoulders and the strength in my tree trunk thighs to keep that upright, you know.
Hey,
I'm gonna keep that back straight, and I will keep a smile on my face for as long as I can. And when I go home, I will crash the fuck out, and I will lose that smile because, you know, I just unmask. And, and it's not even a scowl. It's not a frown. It's just I'm gonna veg out to some Star Wars or to some video games or to or some audiobooks or whatever the case may be, and three of them at the same time. And
it cracks me up every time. Like I'll meet past employee on the street, and they're like, "Hey man, how things going?" "Oh, things are pretty the same, man." "Is such and such there?" "Nah." "Such and such there?" "Nah." "Well, who's there?" "Well, Chief." "Chief is still there?" "How did he survive?" They've been trying to get rid of him. Like, yeah. All the people that have been trying to get rid of him are gone. Seriously? You mean such and such? They're trying to get? Yeah. They're gone. "Well, what about such and such?" Nope, they're gone too.
And hopefully on to bigger and better things.
Yeah, you know, like I'm in touch with a lot of those people, and they're doing other things. You know, like.
You know, whenever I was out in Montana doing the seasonal work, you know, we had this particularly unpleasant, you know, boss level type lady, and everyone just absolutely hated working with her because she had this arrogance, this better than thou attitude for all the wrong reasons. But every time that somebody would talk to me about her, it was always, you know, I hope she gets a promotion that sends her far, far away and out of our direct chain of command, so that we don't have to deal with her. And I would never want to wish bad on somebody because you know that shit comes around on you. I'm a firm believer in karma, and I'm a firm believer in, you know, everybody gets what's coming to them, and I don't have to push that along in any kind of sense. You know, it's I've overcome every person that's ever wished poorly for me, and I like to think that I'm doing a pretty good job of you know, keeping ahead of that kind of stuff. So, you know, I focus on me and mine, stay in my lane, and
God, I believe in that so much.
I can barely maintain my fucking lane. I gotta do everything to concentrate on my fucking lane. I don't got time to look at potholes. Yeah, potholes and fucking deer flying out in front of you. I got no time to be worrying about someone else's lane.
No. You gotta get better tires and upgrade your suspension.
Get a brush bar. You know?
You gotta do what you gotta do.
All right, guys, that was a really fun episode. I really hope you guys get in those comments. Like, comment, subscribe, share around. Let us know what we're doing right. Let us know what we're doing wrong. And we'll go ahead and wrap it up there. We'll see you on the next shift.
Yep. Have a good night, guys.
See y'all later.
All right. Time to empty out the mop bucket, run the trash, and hit the lights. Go get off my time clock and be safe getting home.